Oh, okay. We're live on YouTube, and now we are live on Facebook. Hello, everybody. Oh, nobody's watching yet, but hello, everybody. Potentially going to be watching in a few minutes. We are streaming live on Facebook and also on our YouTube channel for Gattuso for Mayor at YouTube. We have channels now for everything. We got Facebooks, we got Instagrams, we got Twitters, we got YouTubes. We started a Snapchat one today. I'm still trying to figure it out. I like to say hello to everybody. Happy Memorial Day weekend. First and foremost, I would like to say thank you to all our veterans who served and paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms. Most importantly, our freedom of speech. But for all our freedoms, thank you to all of them. We have nothing but respect for all the vets out there and for everyone that paid the ultimate sacrifice. Let us not forget what this weekend is about. A lot of things to discuss and go over this weekend. Real quick, we'll start taking questions and stuff in a little bit. But if you, hey everybody, hey Debbie, I'll get your shirts for you and LJ. They're in the car actually. Please, if you like the little button in the corner, you can share this to all your folks. Tonight's going to be a very interesting conversation, to say the least. I'm going to speak for a little bit, then take the questions, because there's a few things that need to get out and get it addressed immediately. First and foremost, we have 1 week left, 1 week and 1 day, 8 days, 8 days this week until the primaries. Please, folks, get your ass out there and vote next Tuesday. Get out there and vote, please. Let's send them a message. Hello, everybody. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Kelly. Hello, everybody. But, so Saturday we did the, we were door knocking all week, and me and Andrew Joan were out there putting up signs. Thank you to every single person out there that put a sign on your lawn, in your windows. We appreciate it so, so much. Thank you. Thank you, Team Carteret. Thank you, everybody. It was awesome. We still have signs left. If anybody wants them, please either message me in here or send me your address after in a private message or a text, 732-5061. We have the Team Carteret shirts. They came in this weekend. They are pretty damn hot, I must say, and they are going like hotcakes. What's up, Mikey? And I want to send a big shout out to my brother from another mother, Joey from Domestics Clothing, domesticsclothing.com. These shirts are made in the USA. They are made in Carteret, and they are handmade. Support your local businesses, folks. You support your local businesses that start here in town, so you keep it going. Domesticsclothing.com. Been my brothers for decades. Please get out there and support them. They do shirts, handbags, everything. Please, jeans, you name it. Cannot stress that enough. And I'm proud that Domestics Clothing did these shirts for us. Thank you, my brother Joe. Thank you. So we did Saturday, me, Regina, and Tony, Team Carteret. We were out there at ShopRite, talking to people, handing out flyers. It was great, great time. We had a great response from the people. I'd say about 80% positive, 20% semi-negative. But, you know, of course, you're going to get a few haters. We had somebody say, shame on me for running for mayor. I wonder who they're voting for, folks, or related to. But 90% of it was positive. What's up? Awesome sauce on the shirts. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Juan. I'm getting a little distracted because I'm trying to read everything, but I'm trying to also stick to what I got to say before I get into everything. Hello, hello, Team Carteret. Everybody, thank you for watching. Please share this, because we're going to say some things tonight that need to be said straight up. Not about the opposition, but maybe about them as well, but more so about me. But we're going to get into that in a minute. Let me bring it down a second here. Let me bring it down. I got my iced coffee to hype me up, and I also got my boxed water. The hippie in me likes boxed water, folks. So, yes, they're scared of a change. Shame on them for who they're voting for. Okay, so we did the ShopRite thing. Thank you to ShopRite for allowing us to do that. It was a beautiful experience. Got to meet some great folks. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Jane and Lynn. And it was a great time. Honestly, guys, we had a great time. Great response. Me, Tony, and Regina. Harjinda came down with us and joined us. We had Team Carteret in full effect. Hey, Emily. And got a lot of people ready to go. And they were happy that there is somebody else running against the opposition now. Hello, Christine. Hello, everybody. So thank you to everybody that came out and met us that day, took photos with us, shook our hands, took literature, signed up to register to vote, took lawn signs, took shirts. Thank you. Team Carteret is growing, and it's a beautiful thing, and thank you for all your support. We could not do this without you. This is homegrown team effort. Team effort. Hello, Tony Gallo. And like I said, we got 8 days left until that primary. And Andrew Joan is messaging me right now. And she's watching and loving it. Thank you, love. You're multitasking. Tony Gallo. And also, before we start anything, I want to say a happy birthday to Regina Merritt. To the next councilwoman in Carteret, New Jersey. Team Carteret's own, Regina Merritt. Happy birthday to you, Regina, and many, many more. And next year, we hope to celebrate when you are our next councilwoman, because you deserve it, woman. And I'm glad and damn proud that you're on my team. In the same way, I'm damn proud that Tony Gallo is on my team. And Team Carteret is fighting for you folks. Please fight for us. Please, okay? This is a family. In the past few months, we've become a family, and we're going to stick together like a family and work together. And not just the three of us. The entire community is family, and we're going to work together as a family. After we did happy birthday, Regina, yes, yes, yes. Send that birthday love to Regina. Thank you, guys. She deserves it. Mighty good woman. And after we did the ShopRite, we did, which we'll be going back there soon, actually, as well, too. We were invited back anytime we like. We will be going back there in the future, before the general election. We did the Memorial Day services, and we did the Memorial Day parade, which we were honored and thankful to be a part of that, and to show our respect for the vets. And we had a great time doing that. Thank you very much. It was brought to my attention today that someone that has me blocked for years now put up some comments about Team Carteret walking in the parade, and they were upset that we were walking in the parade. And referred to my family once again as a gang. Okay, first and foremost, we had permission to walk in that parade. We didn't disrespect anyone. There was people chanting for Team Carteret in that parade. There was people asking us who we were, so we told them who we were. We did not show any literature, anything that was against the rules that we were told. After the services were done, after the parade, there was people there in Ryman shirts at the services, by the way. Not Team Carteret, other oppositions. When the parade was over, yes, we did hand out cards or literature to anyone who was willing enough or asking us to have it. So we had permission to do that. We did nothing wrong in that event. We disrespected nobody. I want to make that perfectly clear right off the bat right now. We did nothing to disrespect anyone. So there's always going to be haters. There's always going to be people who are upset. And you know what? Some of those people might be going out with Ryman's family. Let me see. What I got something written down here. Let's talk about the people referring to the Gattuso name as a gang. My family is not a gang. We've never been a gang. Enough is enough. Post your views, post your opinions, but there is no need to call my family a gang. That is distasteful and that is disgusting. My family name is worldwide known. We had a famous actor in our family who told the entire world to go get their shine box, and come November we're going to tell Team Ryman to go get their damn shine box as well. Okay, rest in peace, Uncle Frank Vincent Gattuso. Attorneys have been notified about that. We are not a gang. We have never been a gang. My uncle played certain roles in movies and television that are very well known and respected, okay? And that was simply that, a role. Okay, so we're going to move on from that. Stop calling my family a gang, okay? Especially when you go out with the mayor's uncle. Or, yes, says a lot right there, folks. Now, after the parade, so that lady confronted us at the thing, and she tried to blast us today on social media, on a couple pages on Facebook there, and I'm glad and happy Team Carteret stood up to her and said what they had to say. Thank you, on defense of everybody. Thank you, we did nothing wrong. Now, it was a beautiful Memorial Day, and I want to say Happy Memorial Day to everybody out there. I hope you celebrated, had a good time, spent time with your family, fired up that grill, had a few cold ones, whatever you did to celebrate and pay respect. It was beautiful. Today, actually, I spent a lot of time driving around, passing out signs and shirts, and a woman out there showed me her father's Purple Hearts and medals that he received from the Korean War. And to that woman out there, if you're watching, thank you for sharing that with me. That was beautiful. And that's what it's about, folks. And that touched my heart more than you folks could know. Thank you. And that's what we're fighting for. And that man's bravery and all the men and women who sacrificed their bravery gave me the opportunity to stay here today and say these things and get the freedom of speech out there, which so many in Borough Hall try to silence, which is a damn shame. And that's going to stop, folks. That's been going on for far too long. Now, this is an important, very, 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 very important thing right here. Okay? For the past few months, People have been coming to me from all different parts of the borough, inside, outside, all around, telling me about things that the opposition is going to try to use against me from my past. Now, please, if you haven't seen this yet, share this before. I've mentioned this before in past episodes. If you haven't watched them, go back and talk about them. I have been nothing but open and honest with everybody, and that's all I will ever be, is open and honest. So if you want to know the truth about Fred Gattuso, please share it now, because we're going to reveal my past right now, because it's been brought to my attention that they're going to use certain things against me. First and foremost, I'm not ashamed or embarrassed of anything I've ever done, ever in my past. Okay? So let's get into who is Fred Gattuso. So after this parade, a few members of the Masonic organization in here, yes, Dan, your own brothers, came to me and told me what your game plan against me is, and that there may be a flyer coming out this week in the mail about me, about something that we touched upon a few weeks ago, how you and your crony bobblehead councilman like to go around and say how many times I was arrested. So let's touch on that, Dan. Let's do that. This right now is called airing myself out, Dan, because I have no skeletons in my closet. Do you or your administration? Let's get into that, Dan. You want to tell everybody I was arrested. You want to tell them I have a criminal past, Dan. Okay? You talking about this? You talking about this, Dan? This is what you want to tell them about? You want to tell them all the times I was arrested, Dan? You want to tell them all of that? I'm not ashamed of anything, Millie. You know that. You know me. We and you go way back. I've never been ashamed of a damn thing. I have nothing to hide. So you want to try to use ammunition against me, Dan? I have nothing to hide. Do you have skeletons in your closet, Dan? Yes. Let's talk about how many times I was arrested and for what. I had an ex-girlfriend in the past who liked to use the legal system against me and press false charges on me many, many times. Okay? Many times. I'm openly admitting to that. And anybody out there who would ever like to see accurate information about my arrest past, please contact me and I'll bring this by, or you can come by and sit down and read them. Because every single thing in here, Dan, has been cleared. I've never been convicted of a crime, Dan. I was arrested. I was open and honest about that. If I was convicted of a crime, I couldn't be a notary public, which I am until 2021. Okay? Clean record, Dan. I couldn't have worked for the state of New Jersey and the the Department of Military and Veteran Affairs. Clean record, Dan. Nobody's doing more thorough background check than the military and the state of New Jersey. Okay? I couldn't be a CNA student who just finished up 90 clinical hours for the state of New Jersey and is going for his CNA state license within the next few weeks. Couldn't do that if I had a criminal record, Dan, could I? I also couldn't have a passport, Dan, and go to other countries if I had a criminal record. Now, could I, Dan? So, if your big ammunition against me, Dan, is I got arrested, why don't you tell them the truth? I was never convicted. I couldn't work with special needs kids if that was the case. I couldn't work with elderly. I couldn't have worked in school systems, Dan. I couldn't have if I had a criminal record. I could not have been... Here's my application, folks. What's the exact date on here? This was November 2011. This is a copy of my application that I put in for the state of New Jersey to work for the Borough Hall for the State Department of Police, which I was on the list for 2 years until I hit 35 and I couldn't be on it anymore. You don't tell the folks that, though, do you? You don't want to tell the folks that Carteret cops came to defend me in court against the false accusations. You don't want to tell them that, vote, do you? Because that won't make your little slander accusations against me look true. You don't want to tell them that. You don't want to tell them that 2 counties in New Jersey, Middlesex and Union, refused to put more charges on me from the woman because it was all false charges, and they said that they would put charges on her if she put one more false charge on me. You don't want to tell the public that, though, Dan, right? You don't want to tell them the truth. See, I have nothing to hide, Dan. Do you? Do you? So I want to get that one more time out of the way, and let's start moving on to issues and what's important in Carteret. Because I have nothing to hide. If that's your big ammunition, Dan, well, then it's going to powder keg right in your damn face. Now, another thing was brought to my attention from your buddies there at the Masonic Temple, which is you want to talk about past job experiences that I had. That this is going to be the one that, oh my God, the people are going to turn against me, Dan. Once again, let's throw it back in your face. Let's get it out there. I have nothing to hide. In the years of 2007 and 2008, I worked for an adult entertainment company in New York City, okay? I worked behind the scenes in post-production, behind computer screens in a cubicle in an office. I did video production, I did quality control, I did music, I did titling, I worked with 2257 records, okay? It was all legal, it was all clean money, and there was nothing illegal about what I did. I was not in front of the camera, I was behind the camera working, Dan. And one thing I've learned in the past few months is what goes on in those movies. There's a lot less screwing and dirty business in those movies than what goes on in Borough Hall. Okay? That's the truth. My hands are clean. Or yours? I made a damn good salary doing that. You think that's going to make people not vote for me, Dan, because I worked in a corporate environment? Shame on you. Is that your ammunition? Well, now it's out. Now it's done. I put it out to the people for you. You can save sending that little letter that was supposed to come this week. Let's move on and get to the topics and the issues, Dan. You don't want to talk about the letter you sent me September 22nd, 2010, thanking me for being part of Neighborhood Crime Watch and being a block leader. You don't want to talk about that one, right, Stand By You? You don't want to talk about that for being an outstanding citizen. You don't want to talk about that one, do you, Dan? You don't want to talk about my acceptance letter from the Department of Military and Veteran Affairs. You don't want to talk about that, right? You don't want to talk about that. Of course not. Because that makes all your ammunition look like junk, which it is. So, I'm sorry, folks, but I had to clear that up right there and there. I'm open and honest. You want to talk about my past job experiences? There it is. Yes, I worked in an adult entertainment company. And I'm not ashamed or not proud of that. I made a damn good salary doing that. I provided for my family doing that. In a corporate environment. Sitting behind a computer screen. Clicking a mouse. Typing buttons. Handing in files and paperwork. That's what you think people are going to be ashamed or embarrassed of, Dan? Nice try, buddy. Thank your Masonic Temple friends for coming to me and saying to that. You don't even know the people under your nose don't trust you and come back and tell me everything. You got spies and eyes right underneath your damn nose, and they're sick of your crap. Now, I wanted to get that out of the way. I'm glad I did. If anyone else would ever like to talk about it, please feel free to address me on it. Oprah request this week. A lot of the Oprah requests, they vote for change. That's right. Let it out. Love it. Oh, it's out. There's nothing to hide here. There's no skeletons in my closet. You want to talk about your past experience in jobs? Is that what you want to do? I'm not going to say a word, but if the public wants to speak about it, go ahead. Because I've heard many stories about what really happened there at ShopRite, Dan. Many. Resolutions. We got back our resolutions for 2018. For the folks who don't know about resolutions, this is every single time that... I put this in the binder, by the way. It didn't come like this. I've been buying these binders to keep everything neat, organized. Resolutions are what the council votes on. Here's my Oprah request once again. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be soon putting all these Oprah requests out so people can read them at their own leisure instead of just flashing them on the screen. A resolution shows you, for those who don't know, what ordinances and stuff were put up for the council to vote on. Okay. Did I get Stormy Daniels' autograph? No, but I should probably say this. I did meet Stormy Daniels before in 2007, and I wasn't a fan of hers. Sorry. Use that against me. And Russian is not taking over my campaign either. So the resolutions are what the council actually votes on. And I went through the past 4 months of resolutions. We're still waiting for the request back from 2017, 2016, and we're going to be putting in every single year until 2002. And you can see there's a lot of them here, folks. A lot of them. And if you look at the bottom, it tells you what the council voted on. And the reason that I call the council bobbleheads, and many others do too, a bunch of yes men, is because not once have they voted no. And how can I say this? Because I have proof, folks. Here, you want to see how it goes? Look at the bottom. As a matter of fact, the only time somebody didn't vote yes is when they didn't show up. And a few names don't show up quite a bit. But They just say yes, yes, yes. So yes, we're not making things up. Mr. Get out of here and shaking your hand. We're not making things up. We have it in proof. And I like questioning some of the Oprah requests I have been getting. And so do the authorities as well, by the way. That's another topic for another day. Anyways, so that's why we call them yes men, folks, because every single thing that's put forth to them, they vote yes. There, let's just go to different pages real quick. Take a minute here, show you. All yeses. Let's flip another page real quick, okay? All yeses. Anyone who would ever like to see these resolutions from the past 4 months, please contact me. I'll bring them by to show you. All yeses. No matter what page you flip, it's yes, 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 yes. Yes, massa. Yes. That's how they do it. That's why we're in the state that we're in. I thought council was supposed to stand up for the people, not always say yes. Okay? And I don't expect Tony Gallo and Regina Merritt to always say yes to me when I put forth anything in this town. I expect them to say no when they think something is wrong. That's what I do. So that's what council should do. And that's what they're paid to do, to represent the people, not just say yes to everything. But when you're all in bed together, that's what you do. You know? And by the way, I know I wasn't supposed to say this, but to the business person in Carteret who was actually friends with my older brother, and I used to have a gym with him together and everything, and they used to be friends, and families were friends for a long time. Yeah, I'm going to bring it down. Who told me to go F myself, and I said hello the other day, and you wouldn't even look at me, and then I saw you today talking to the councilman over there by the gas station. Very nice of you. Very nice of you. Let's move on now, folks. Okay, we got the resolutions out of the way. We got the other stuff out of the way. I've actually talked to an engineer this week. I didn't tell many people about this. I talked to an engineer this week, and we were talking about new schools, and he gave me an idea of that where we could put a new school, because a lot of folks were asking if we do work with the Board of Ed and get the grants and everything for it, where could we put the new school? Now, this idea, some people are going to love it, some people are going to hate it, but it really is one of the only spots left that we could do this. The idea that this architect put forth to me, and this engineer, I should say, that we were talking to and behind, even my own team doesn't know this, but I've been doing things that I have to do and talking to people that we got to talk to. One of the ideas he proposed to me, and like I said, this is nothing set in stone or anything, but it's an idea, is we would have to take the two baseball fields, Lewis Street and Carteret Ave field, and convert them from them over to the pond would be the location of the new school. It would be a 3-level school. It would be a high school, and you would turn the high school into a middle school, and the middle school would then be turned back into an elementary school like it was with Lincoln School, and you move Board of Ed in there, and you put early education into the Board of Ed. That could be a possibility. That's one idea that we're working on and looking into. And like I said, that's something the town folks would have to vote on and give permission for. But nowadays, even public parks, they're renting out parts to corporations now, to businesses. As we found out this week, the Boy Scouts couldn't even cook their hot dogs over there. The marching band couldn't even have their little dinners anymore over there in the hot house because part of that is being sold out or rented to Magliones. But I thought that was public park. How could you take something that's public and do that? I know they put a bid out there for everything before they come out and say that, but shouldn't the public have a say in that? Who's calling me? Why is somebody calling me? Why is somebody calling me when they know I'm doing this video? I hope my video didn't stop there.
It says interrupted. Yeah.
It says interrupted. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry, folks. Somebody is calling me during this. They know from 7 to 8 that I'm doing this. We'll move on. Hey, Third, if you're watching, I'm doing a live stream, brother. Call me after. I'll call you when I'm done. I thought it would pretty much be known by now, 7 to 8, that this is what we do on Mondays. So we got that all the way, waiting for a lot more resolutions to come back about, you know, all the contracts, deals, business partnership, and Carteret Borough Hall have. We're waiting for, we got one back about all the unused land in Carteret. That one I didn't print out yet. We'll show you that next week, or actually we're probably going to do another one of these before the end of the week since we only got 8 days left to the primary. Once again, folks, the primary, please get out there and vote, because once you're behind those boots, they don't know who you voted for. Any Republicans, independent, unaffiliated, get out there and vote for Team Carteret, please. Line F. Tell them F them. Come next Tuesday. And let's get us in there. I mean, we're in there pretty much, but let's make sure, because they're going to try, they got some tricky stuff up their sleeve. Either they're going to try to do a write-in and bump us out, which I don't know if they could possibly do that anymore with how many supports we've been getting, or they're going to put an independent candidate in there to try to split the votes. They got something tricky up their sleeve. We already diffused their bomb with my past, so they got something tricky up their sleeve. These people are snakes. So let's get out there and show them that we are one and that we're taking our town back. Because as you see, this is not just for Memorial Day. We're at war, folks. This is a war. This is a war for our town. And this is a war we all need to fight together to reclaim our town from the cronies, from the yes men, from the alleged corruption. Okay? It's time. It's time. Where do you go to vote? You have to check your district where you live. We can help you with that if you message us. Me and Tony Gallo can get you that information of what district you have to live. CWV, there was the whole thing about CWV. They tried to take that over for $1 the other day. You haven't heard more information about that. When they screwed the Boy Scouts, they want to let them do their little cookout on Saturdays where they, for hot dogs for the kids, when they put the crosses up. Behind the scenes, I reached out to them and offered to go to Tommy's Hot Dogs and buy them 100 hot dogs so they had it for the day. They reached out to me and were very appreciative and said thank you. But American Legion set up a barbecue and took care of that for the kids. Shame on them that those kids couldn't do that. And that's some beautiful thing that those kids do for our fallen soldiers. And like I said, how do you rent out a part of public park? I don't understand that. What's next? Amazon's going to own the swings? Like I don't get that. I'm sorry. I don't understand that. Okay, where are we at here? We're at 27 minutes. Holy macaroni. We went a half hour already. So maybe we should start taking some questions. Please, get out there, votes next Tuesday, June 5th. We're also going to be having, at the Ukrainian American Center Club, from 6 to 10, a little primary party. Please come out, celebrate with us, have a toast, have a drink, have a slice of pizza. Let's get some results. Go out there and vote, folks, please. If you want your Team Carteret, Gattuso for mayor, Barrett and Gallo for council shirts, 732-501-6782. They're going fast. We still have lawn signs. If you would like these lawn signs beautiful on your lawn or in your window, 732-501-6782. They have to be off 10 days after the primary. But I believe you can put these in your window, Lenny. And they have to be on private property, as we stressed the other day. Please don't put them on your little island there. And keep your eye out, folks who have them on your lawn, to make sure the opposition aren't sending cronies to go take them off and put them on those islands so we get fined. Take pictures of them on your lawn, please. Please. So we have backups of the backups of the backups. Send them to me so we have proof of that. I guess we'll start opening some questions, huh? Should we do that? We touched, if anyone that just tuned in, because we got a lot of people watching. Folks that haven't tuned in, that didn't see this from the beginning, please go back and watch it from the beginning. People are laughing at me. People who haven't seen it from the beginning, please go back and watch them. The polls close at 8 p.m. They open at 6 a.m., I believe, and they close at 8 on Tuesday. We're going to be doing the live one. And next week, I would love to have the other members of Team Carteret, Regina Mara and Tony Gallo, join me on this live chat, so we can have all three of us. Friday, we're doing a little thing for the poll workers there at Ukrainian American Club. If anybody would like to come out and join us and celebrate and do a little kickoff pizza party. They're having a little hot dog thing on Sunday. Let's have a little pizza party on Friday. What do you say, folks? Ukrainian American Club. What? I don't know what that says. I don't know. Let's go. Whoever is asking me for a small and double X, yes, you got that. That was in a private message. Let's go back and get to these questions here, folks, because I missed a lot of them. I see there's a lot of them. Ooh, there's a lot of people watching tonight, commenting. And thank you, folks. Team Carteret, we're doing it. We're making it happen, Captain. Let's see. Hi, Fred. Happy Memorial Day. Debbie, thank you. Got a lot of folks there watching. Jackie, hey, Fred. Kelly, hey, Fred. Harry, hey, Fred. Hey, everybody. Mikey, hey. Jackie. Team Carteret 2018. Absolutely, we cannot stress that enough. Juan, what's up? Awesome sauce on the shirts. What's up, my brother from another mother? Thank you. Hello, Christina. They're scared. We need a... They are old. They're very scared. Okay. They are scared. We need to change. Yes, actually, I'm sorry to put it out there, folks, but many people very close to Dan, right? I mean, like shoulder length, said how scared they are. If the signs didn't tell you, see, why would you put all that up for a primary when no one's even running against you in a primary? Why? Are you trying to compensate for something, Dan, with such big signs? We got these little tiny small signs. Look at our little cute sign. Look at this little. I like this little cute sign. It's perfect. You could put it in your window after, right? You can't tell you what you put in your window. It's almost like David versus Goliath. You know how that one ended, right? Yep. Need I say more? Sorry. All right, Jane says, good evening. Emily says, hey, hello, Emily. Christina says, hey, Fred. Mr. Gallo says, hello, my brother from another mother. My running mate. I like to say I'm damn proud to have Regina and Tony on the ticket with us. We make a hell of a team. We're family, folks. That's the way to put it. All of us. Me, him, Harjinder, Barjinder, all of us. Janet, all of us. Lydia, Katrina, I'm glad and proud to have you all on my team. All of us together as a team, I should say. Emily says, Jackie says, Emily, let all your hatred, you guys, hate all the hatred you guys are getting. Oh, they hate the truth. When people are being exposed, God don't like ugly. Let me say this, God don't like ugly. Not to get too religious on you, but God don't like ugly. And somebody said to me today, did you notice with these winds and storms and everything, how their signs are getting bent and flown out into the street and everything? And, oh shoot, these signs are still standing. God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. Everything done in the dark will be brought to the light, folks. Our signs didn't get blown away. They got taken out by certain people and put in islands by the devil's hands. But God don't like ugly. That's all I'm going to say there, folks. And somebody said to me today, I said, you know what, brother? You are right. I didn't think about that. God don't like ugly. I mean, God, yeah. All right. Hate all the hatred you guys are getting. You know what? Those haters need a hug. See, I'm a Buddhist. I believe in compassion. Those haters need a hug. Maybe they weren't hugged enough when they were kids and didn't get the love and compassion they needed. I think they just need a hug. Dan, I want to hug you, Dan. I want to give you a big hug. No, I don't. I really don't. Emily says hello. Andrew Joan, hello, my love. First future lady of Carteret. She gets embarrassed when I say that, but that will be a reality coming up. Kelly Ann says happy birthday. Lynn Scott says happy birthday. Deborah says happy birthday. Jackie says happy birthday. Tony says happy birthday. Emily, happy birthday. Everybody, happy birthday to Regina. Next, first future councilwoman of Carteret, New Jersey. Jackie says, hey, Tony. Emily said, happy birthday. Christina, hey, Fred, do you happen to have 2 more shirts? Yes, we do, Christina. Please message me after this, and I will get you those shirts. We have a few more left. We still have to print a bunch more, but we have some still in the car. People are watching. Thank you, everybody, for watching. So many negative posts on Facebook. You know what? There's always going to be a hater. Let the haters hate. You know, if that's all you have in life is hate, get that out your heart. I feel sorry for those folks. I really do. You get that hate out of your heart, folks. Seriously, life's too short. What's wrong with you people? But then again, look who they support. That says it all. Some people are blind, you know, to the truth and stuck in hate, and that's all it is. It's not your team, it's our team. You're damn right, Jane. It is our team. It's Team Carteret. This isn't Team Rhyme. This isn't Team Gattuso. It's Team. Look at the shirt saying there, folks. Team Gattuso. Team Gattuso. Oh my goodness, shame on me. Team Carteret. Gattuso for mayor. Mayor for Gallo. And Team Carteret, the public. All is one. This is Team Carteret, like I said last week. All for one. All for one. This is an army. This isn't even a family. This is an army, folks. We're ready for war. If you think leading up to the primaries was fun, woo! This is still preseason, folks. We didn't have opening day yet. Wait until we get into the 7th inning stretch. All right. Let's see. It's not your team. Don't worry. I let her know. Jackie, Ella, laughing it up. It's a darn shame. Latanya, thumbs up to everybody out there. Kathy, Latanya, Jackie, Mr. Joe. Everybody's watching. Must have rattled her bucket so much. Oh, you know what? You know, there's a thing. A buddy of mine told me about this actually the other day. It's the leverage theory. You got a bucket over here that's full, okay? And it's full of, say what, you can put whatever excrement you want in there. So let's say full of dirty water, 16 years of polluted water. And on this side, and the leverage is like this. And on this side, you have clean water. Every follower, everybody from Team Carteret, one by one, it's a drop, it's a drop, it's a drop, it's a drop, it's a drop. And that, after a while, all those drops add up. And then the bucket tips. You get what I'm saying? That's what's happening here. The scales are tipping. In case you folks haven't realized, the scales are tipping. They are tipping. So it's the bucket theory. All right. Let's see here. What else we got? If you need me more to explain that, I will. But that's really what's going on. Every drip, we're overpowering them. Team Carteret taking our community back, taking our town back. You're darn right we're taking it back. Together, we're taking it back. All of us. This is our town. They forgot for too long. This is our town. This is the residents' town. It's not the administration's town. This is the residents' town. And it's time we let them know and remember that. My family is not taking it anymore. Oh, no, we're not. We are not a gang. We stand together and we fight. And we fight for what is right. And we fight for justice. And shame on you people for calling my family a gang. Shame on yous. We've had enough. Shannon, thumbs up. Jackie, thumbs up. Deborah, thumbs up. Tony says he's logging in because Shannon is watching right next to me. Hello, Sharon. How you doing? Jeanette says hi. Hello, Jeanette. Emily says what? One. Laugh out loud, Tony. Never be ashamed of your past. Millie, you've known me many years. I'd say probably at least 25 years you've known me now, Millie. Have I ever been ashamed of anything I've ever done or ever said? Never. That's not going to happen. Oh, one other thing they can probably use against me, too. They're going to say, oh, my God, he was a musician. He made rap music. Yes, folks, I've made rap music for 23 years. And I'm damn proud of every single song I ever made. Some folks might not like every song. That's perfectly fine. But I made 2,300 songs in 23 years. That's an average of 100 songs a year. Some years I made 500 songs a year. With the campaign, I can't really make much because I'm busy between this and school and life and everything. But we're still going to continue to make music. They wanted to say that, oh my God, he was on the Howard Stern show. Yeah, you're damn right I was. And I was pretty much proud of that. I was very proud of that. And many people from Carteret were proud of that. The way I stood up there and defended myself and represented this town. 28 million people heard me that day. What am I going to be embarrassed or ashamed about? Seriously? I'm going to be ashamed of my music? Get out of my face with that. I ain't ashamed of nothing or embarrassed of nothing. I'm damn proud of that. That's called talent, folks. Listen, anything about you is nothing about him. There is no comparison. Oh, please don't ever compare me to him. Please don't. What about his brother? What about his brother? You know, speaking about my past crime case here, my past, he wants to bring up the criminal charges that were put against me that were all dismissed. There was a statement he made last year in the press that even a ham sandwich can be indicted. Well, Dan, I guess I'm not a ham sandwich because I was never indicted. Okay? I was never indicted, Dan. Your brother was. Okay, let's talk about his brother. Oh, we're gonna look at the laughs and the smiles and everything going up there. His brother. We'll let the press get his brother. I mean, we're gonna talk about that more in the future. Don't worry. That little letter you sent out about I'm gonna talk about your brother. I guess you didn't like the song I made about you and him last year, huh? I guess you didn't like that. I guess you didn't like the fact that the cops came to me to get that story out because they knew that you were gonna cover it up. I guess you didn't like that last year, Dan, did you? Shame on your brother for what he did to that boy. Justice for Monty. From his community, yes. Let's see, what else here? Get him, Fred. Oh, we didn't even start getting them yet, Jackie. Trust me. The layers of the onion have not been peeled back yet. They have not. We're going to slowly peel them back. Slowly peel them back. And we're going to expose that ugly inner core that is there. That I promise you. I am Eastern Star, and I feel ashamed for him being a brother. Thank you, Lynn, for being an Eastern Star. My grandmother was a 33rd degree Eastern Star. My grandfather was a 33rd degree Mason Grand Master clergy. Thank you. My grandparents were Masons. Well, my grandmother was an Eastern Star. I still have her Eastern Star record. I still have his leggings the whole night. I still have my Masonic Bible this big. I used to have a Masonic ring. I used to catch flack for wearing it because you're supposed to wear it on the chain, but I lost it, unfortunately, and I'm very hurtful, and someday I'd like to replace that, even though I'm not a Mason, even though I can never replace the memories of my grandfather, Fred, who I was named after, but we had nothing but love for them. And thank you to those Masonic brothers for coming to me and telling me the truth, because they stood for justice on that, and they don't believe in the corruption. Thank you. What about him? What can he show? I don't think he's ever going to do any of these and tell about his past experiences, will he? We'll ask him. Hey, Dan, you want to come on here and talk about your past? Talk about your past job experiences before mayor? Want to talk about them? There's a big difference between the two. And actually, Dan, I'm going to invite you right now to come on my show and debate me. Not anywhere else. Right here, free. And let the public ask you the questions. The ones that you haven't banned or blocked. But according to your Oprah requesters, no one's banned or blocked in Carteret from your pages.
Oh, they said that information.
Yeah, they said that's there's no such information. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Hey, folks, has anybody out there ever been banned or blocked from any of the pages? From him, his mayor page, from the Solanas page? Anyone? Let me know. His background is really shady. I've been hearing some things. He won't show anything. He doesn't have the cojones. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have the huevos. Okay. He has a lot to... Oh, people are saying some stuff here. He has a lot to hide. Facts. You tell him, Debbie is saying. Emily says, clap, 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 clap. Thank you. Yeah, buddy. In the words of the great Paulie D. Yeah, buddy. All right. I was actually watching some Jersey Shore family vacation before. Not that bad this season. I don't know. I missed it. No need to explain. We need a change in Carteret. You're damn right we need a change once and for all. Let it out. Love it. Oh, let it out. Get it out. I can't hold it in. I let it all out. I hold nothing back, folks. I don't. I got to be a little bit tame on here for, bite my tongue on certain things, but I'm very, in case you folks haven't realized, you're never going to see or hear of a more open, see, I don't like to use, I'm not a politician, I'm a citizen running for office, but you're never going to see somebody that's running for office more open and honest than I am. Ever. That's the God's honest truth. You're never going to see that. Take a photo of this, folks. Take a photo of this face. You're never going to see somebody more open and honest running for office than myself. See, the politicians that I respect the most in all of politics ever were Dr. Ron Paul and Dennis Kucinich, a Republican and a Democrat. And they were, to me, were the most open, honest people ever. JFK as well. JFK started off as a puppet, as we all know. His family bought him into office. They were the biggest bootleggers in the country at the time during the Depression. And then the reason he got shot, let's be honest, and killed was because he spoke out against our government, specifically at Operation Northwoods. If you don't know that, research it, which was declassified in 1997. Certain mayors now try to condition themselves after JFK from their mannerisms, from their speech, from their talk, from their look. You are no JFK. Move on. Okay. Vote for change. Yes, indeed. Did we get to meet Stormy? I think I said that already. Quick joke. I never paid her for anything. I heard about... Okay. Somebody heard about something from... All right, it's past that. Team Carteret, we're voting for change. Let's all vote for change. Once and for all. ShopRite, we're all... Thank you, ShopRite, for letting us campaign in front of your store the other day. Thank you. Kathy, good one. Thank you. I suggest you folks go back and read these comments. Some of them I can't say for legal reasons, but I suggest you go back and read them. They're pretty interesting here. Thank you for putting everything out there. Too bad I moved out, but I will spread your good news to all. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that tremendously. Things went missing from certain stores. Okay. I heard even worse stories than that. But yeah, I heard that as well. Okay. I liked how I asked questions to that individual and she never replied. I wonder why. My love says, big difference between the two. Being an employee of an adult company, being an adult entertainment performer. Very big difference, Andrew Joan. Very big difference. This face, this body, even though I probably could have got paid good for it, was never on the other side of the camera. Make that perfectly clear. Move on. Too busy calling my family a gang. It's been said too many times over now. Yeah, it is. It's the pot calling the kettle black, folks. There ain't no gang in this family. By the way, I'm going to take a sip real quick of my boxed water. Boxed water is better. It's damn good. No plastic chemicals, all that stuff. That's the hippie, non-GMO man in me. Me and Andrew Joan like to eat and drink organic, by the way, in case you haven't realized. Good for the soul, good for the mind. So much, let me see. Yeah, they call my family gang. Get over yourself, people. Shame on you. So much for separation of branches. This is exactly where the three branches of government, civic lessons, dictator Dan. Speaking of that, we actually heard today, I talked to somebody very prominent in town, told me about how in the 90s the zoning board and the council was separate, and it was always supposed to be separate, but nowadays, and it was even put into bylaws that it was never supposed to be combined, but now it's all one. And that's just wrong. The administration, the council, and the zoning board, they're all put together. And I'm going to be requesting more on that. Actually, I have it on my phone, but thank you to that person out there that told me that information. I get people tell me information every single day. I don't just come out and say it, but I fact check things. But that was That person was very well known in town that gave me that information, and they would be very privy to that information. Thank you for that. Why is that, folks? There's a big difference between the two. We got that. My son works as an adult variety store, as I don't think any less of him. He likes it and goes to work every day, and don't make him a bad person. No, it doesn't. I know people that work in adult variety stores. I know people that worked in adult entertainment. I know people that worked in gentlemen's clubs. That don't make people a bad person. It's an honest salary. As simple as that. You do what you gotta do. You pay the bills. You ain't killing nobody. You're not doing nothing illegal. So what? I guess that's what the mayor looks down upon. I gotta hold my tongue on that, folks. Good idea. Good idea. That's what. Okay, Jackie says good idea. Who is renting it now? Who is renting what now? I'm confused. Oh, I think we're talking about the hot house on there. Is that what we're talking? That's Maglione's, the ice cream place. The same one they're renting down the park down there. Once again, public places. Why are we renting out public places? That's the public park. I thought the people, the public, own that. I thought. And where is that money going to? Is it going to the borough? You're not letting the Boy Scouts do the hot dogs. You're not letting the marching band do their little dinners. I don't get that. Any news on CWV? We haven't got any word back on that. We heard that last week they didn't want to sell it to the town. They wanted to donate it to, or sell it, or donate it to a organization for the veterans, and that the administration was going to go down there and try to muscle them like they muscled people with the signs, like they've been muscling people for years, to give it to them for $1, because now all of a sudden they want to try to start doing things for the kids after we've been calling them out and they haven't done nothing for 16 years. Now all of a sudden you want to do something after 16 years. It's kind of like Hillary when Trump said you had all the time, you didn't do nothing. Now you want to start doing something? Now? Why? Because we're calling you out on it? Just like you didn't do nothing for that veteran. Speaking about veterans, since Memorial Day, since you did nothing for that veteran who had his roof leaking since Sandy, and then we put it out there to the people the next day, then you went up there and fixed it, right? That guy, the veteran in town. Then another veteran who hasn't gotten his... Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say it, fine. Well, the other veteran who came to me and asked me to please help him because he hasn't gotten his copy of his lease since 2014 in the same home, who has life risk conditions, and now his medication and everything from his insurance has been cut off because he has not got a copy of his license and has contacted the housing authority in the borough many times about it and has still not gotten a copy of his lease since 2014. So his benefits were cut off because of that. And sir, we're fighting for you on Memorial Day. A veteran in this town. Same place as the leaky roof. You want to talk about disrespecting our vets? Let's put out there. Hopefully tomorrow he'll get a copy of his lease. Let's see here. Get the F out of here. Yeah, line F. Vote line F. Let's tell them. I guess F, I guess. Tell them get the F out once and for all. What does it say here? What times are the polls open till? Polls are open till 8 p.m. They open from 6 a.m., I believe, to 8 p.m. We should have the results like 9 o'clock. We'll have a little celebration toast over there at the Ukrainian Center at our little party. Please come out. If you never voted ever, you can go and vote at the poll and register. Yes, please. If you never voted before, you can go out there, vote, register. Folks, make it happen. This is your civil right. Folks, on Memorial Day, men and women died for your rights, for your right to vote, for your right to speak up, for all your rights. Express your rights. Don't let these people that have fought for them die in vain. This is time to fight for them, to fight for yourselves, to fight for our borough, to fight for our town, and take it back once and for all. My God, the screen is lighting up like lightning bugs with hearts and loves. People, we need to fight. Get out there, express your damn right. Vote, let your voice be heard. Don't ever let them tell you your voice can't be heard. Every single vote matters and counts, and in this election more than ever, because these people are going to try to screw us. They're going to try to screw us with their write-ins like they've done in the past, with the little 800 write-ins, when they walk around with their forms and get people to sign the bottom of them, and they fill it out themselves and mail in. We know all your tricks. We know all your tricks and your dirty tactics. Even the people in your team are coming and telling us your dirty tricks and tactics. Get out there and vote, folks. Spread the word, spread the message. It's time we take back our town, our borough, once and for all. Exit 12, Carteret, New Jersey. This is the residence. Not this excuse of administration of bobbleheads and doing whatever the hell they feel like for their own interest, for their own gains. So, because after this, he's got nothing. Let's send him a resignation. You know what he should be sending? Instead of sending out letters about me to the public, he should be sending an apology and a resignation letter to the people in this town for the dishonesties that he did. Straight up. You should apologize for putting your own interest above the residents for too long. This year, we take back our borough once and for all. This year, you do have somebody with, excuse my French, the balls to stand up to him. Because in the past, you muscled and scared everybody away. They didn't have the balls to stand up to you. And this time, look at my face. You got someone who's got the balls to bring it to them and to fight for the residents. Get out there and vote, folks. Please let your voice be heard. Share it to your friends, to your family. We are fighting back. We, in the words of the great almighty Dee Snider from Twisted Sister, we're not going to take it anymore. We're not. We took enough for far too long. For 16 years, we took it and we ate it and we shoveled it. And now we fight back. Let's make sure he doesn't get that damn pension and we pay him for the rest of his life. Make me sick. All right, where else we got here? Team Carteret 2018. Where do we go to vote? Christina, please message me or message Tony, and we will let you know what district you live according to where you live. Polls open from 6 a.m. to 8. Thank you, Jackie. Yes, they close at 8. Christina, you should be at Nathan Hale. Okay, there we go, at Nathan Hale. That's where I'm going to be voting. Me and Andrew Joan, first future lady of Carteret, the next first future lady of Carteret, we're going to be going around to every single poll, saying hello to everybody, because we're also challengers. We're going to be making sure there ain't no dirty things up their friggin' sleeve that all those folks with their little signs like to send the little kids they pay to stand out there and try to manipulate people within 100 feet because they don't know the laws and the difference. And they put the little spray paint out there. Yeah, we're going to have Team Carteret out there too, past 100 feet. And letting the folks know that there is an opposition this year to the opposition. We're coming for you. Thank you, Tina. Tony put out his number. Please call Tony if you have any questions on where to go to vote. Public park, public property. Thank you, Debbie. Absolutely. Thank you, Jackie. Says, Emily, you're welcome. I work at the polls. Yes, Jackie. Jackie's a great woman. We've had some good conversations together there. She's an honest, good person who's been working those polls for years. We thank you for all your service. We thank you for working with special needs kids, being a driver and everything as well. You're a damn good woman. You and your entire family. I'm going to say that right now. I'm happy and honored to have met you. And I'm happy and honored to have met everybody in Carteret that I've talked to. Jackie says she does. Need another sign. Debbie, you got it. I'll bring it when I bring you the shirts for you and LJ. And I got that song ready to go. I got to burn it on CD for you. Give me a couple days. I got to burn it. I've been running around like a fool for the past few days trying to get everything done. Jackie, is that where you go to vote? I never voted before. The sign is beautiful in my lawn. Ooh, Lynn. Thank you. That's this sign? You mean this? I can't show it enough. I'm framing this sucker. This sign? This sign here? This sign is damn beautiful. I'm gonna kiss that sign. It's so damn beautiful. Sorry, Andrew Joan. I had to kiss that thing. So damn good. I gotta kiss myself. Woo! I'm pretty. I'm handsome. No, actually, I'm not handsome. Someone else is. Okay. Let's see. Sign is beautiful. My own. I told you to put it on my car and drive around. Thank you. Yes, I got to get you there. One, Emily, please let me know when it's cool to stop by. Polls close at 8. Brian, sorry to bring up areas of interest to transparency. How many times? Hey, Brian, if you would like to know about that, give me a call, 732-501-6782, and I am more than willing to show you and sit down with you and talk about that. No problem on that. No problem whatsoever, sir. Christina, are you registered to vote? Not yet, Jackie. Oh, you need to get registered. Jackie, sorry. I believe you, if I'm not mistaken, can you register that day to vote? Tony, if you could answer that question. My brother Lou Santos is watching. Lou Santos, my man. All right. I'm voting for y'all. Everybody, a lot of people watching here. Sorry, how do I do that, Jackie? Christina, I'll PM you later. Mikey, I'll hit you up after this vid about the shirts. Please do, Mike. Anybody who wants a shirt, please message me, 732-501-6782, and I will get you that shirt. We got some left, and we're still making more. Oh, that's why. Okay. Of course. Of course. I figured they'd send a few of their cronies in here. Of course. Why not? Yeah. Actually, Jay, you can go back and you can watch this from the beginning again, and I've explained all that already. It's time to move on. Been silenced. Who's been silenced? Who's been silenced? I think you got the wrong candidate. I need a shirt. You got a shirt, Emily? Please message me the address when it's cool to get up. Tanya wants a shirt too. 2X, you got it. 2 shirts, you got it. Please, everybody message me either in the private messages or text me, and I'll get you those shirts. When snakes feel threatened in an environment, they lash out. Oh, yes, they do. They're like a rat in the corner. That's what they are. I love it when people walking by and stop and read the sign. Thank you. Joss Wyndham, my brother, how are you? How are you, brother? How are you? We're doing good. We're seeing the sun again. It's another good day. We're fighting the good fight. We're fighting for the people. The people are fighting with us. Team Carteret. It's a damn good day. Hello, Joss Winda. Joss Winda's a great man. Jeanette says, amen, amen. I hope you become the next mayor, Fred. We all want to change. We all do want to change, and we all need and deserve a change. And a change is going to come. A change is going to come. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it will. If someone comes in my yard for my sign, I feel sorry for them. Hopefully they won't be doing that. Careful with Hug. He will stick a knife between your shoulders. I don't want to get that close to him, trust me. Negative post on Memorial Day. Somebody's messaging me right now. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to read these. Do True Jane. MIA shared a video to my page. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, anybody wants to share the page, please feel free to share the page, share the video post, whatever, anything from my page, feel free to share it, because they have nothing else to do but hate. That's it. Rich, ba-boom. Click the magic wand on your live stream and click the horizontal flip when you hold up this shirt. We'll read it correctly on video. How do I do that? Wait, what did you say? Hit the magic wand, and I never knew that. Hit the magic wand and then hold up, or... to the person who messaged me, am I filtering comments? I'm reading the comments as they scroll by, sir. I don't understand what you're talking about. I mean, can you give me a minute so I can finish reading this before? I mean, I can't do this and read at the same time there, buddy. Everyone share. Ask Mikey. Everybody share. Hey, George. You want to see the sign? Look at the good shirt. Look at that. Look at that. I'm losing a little weight walking around talking to the people. Look at that. Team Carteret, Gattuso for mayor, Merritt, and Gallo for council. Once again, happy birthday, Regina. What stands strong with a family name, strong and proud. Good, sir, can you please... nobody is filtering you or anything. If you were blocked, you couldn't be messaging me. So please stop messaging me while I'm doing this, sir. Please. That's the 3rd time now I'm asking you. Please. We stand strong with our family name, strong and proud. You're damn right. I'm damn proud to be a Gattuso. And I'm damn proud of every single member of the Gattuso family. We've all accomplished many things in our own personal lives, and we're very successful in our own ways. The Gattuso name is very strong and proud, and Uncle Frank, looking down from up above, I hope I make you proud, because come election day in the generals, we're going to tell them all to get their shine boxes. There ain't no scraps in my scrapbook, buddy. We stand strong with our family. Fred, did you find any information about where will be the parking for the ferry? Are they building more parking decks over there with the rock crusher? Oh man, I love the crusher. I grew up literally in that crusher. Me and my brothers, DJ and Joe, and my friends. Are they building? Sir, please stop messaging me. This is the 4th time I'm asking you, man. Please. I'm not reading your comments right now. I'm reading what the people put here, dude. Let's see, Joe, I believe they're putting the parking lot over there. I believe, if I'm wrong, I could be wrong, but I believe that's where they're putting the parking deck, or not parking deck, parking lot for the ferry, if I'm wrong. Or are they building more parking decks? They might be building more. Jackie McCowan says, YG12. I love that name. YG12, for folks who didn't know, YG12 is my music name. It's been my music name since 1995. I am not ashamed or embarrassed of any song I ever made, no matter which topic I've ever discussed. I'm damn proud of those songs. 2,300 songs is pretty impressive if you ask me. I mean, how many artists you know besides maybe Kool Keith have made 2,300 songs? I've done hip-hop for 23 years. I've done punk rock. I've done hardcore. I've done industrial. I've done house music, club. I did pretty much everything but polka, to be honest with you. Whatever I wake up and feel like making that day, that's what I feel like making. Anyway, let's try to get this up quick because we're getting close to that hour mark. By the way, I heard rumors that somebody pays their lawyer $350 an hour to watch these videos to make sure that legally I don't say anything, I say anything correct or incorrect. And I was actually asked by certain people to make sure I go over the hour so they can charge them for 2 hours. So that's why I've been going over a few minutes every time. YG12, 1212. Your openness, Ashley, high five. Your openness and accessibility speaks volumes, exactly what we need. Thank you. Thank you. I think that's what people want. They just want an open, honest person. They want a citizen. They want one of us running the show. They want all of us working together doing this. They're sick of the suit and tie, the fake smile, the slicky hair, and the stabby in the back corruption. They're sick of it. That's what we've had from everybody. I think people are really sick of all parties and everything all together as one. For the people who aren't Democrats, for 16 years you had Democrats screwing you. It's not about a party. It's about the people, folks, and that's what we're about. That's why we're Team Carteret. Yes, I seen that. Go, go, sir. 2 smiley faces. That was a great song about his brother, Fred. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're watching. I'm glad you like that. I'm talking about the cop and the mayor one. I like that one, too. Well, I just got this in. Oh, so, actually, I'm going to bring it up. Somebody that commented on here, and the person that was sending me the messages, are you John Solanas? John, is that you? That was asking me how many times I got arrested after I brought it out to the people. Is that you that keeps messaging me when I ask you not to? Because that is a John Solanas kind of move. Are you John Solanas, sir? That's my question to you. What was his name? Brian? Brian, are you John Solanas? I'm calling you out, kid. Is that Solanas again? This is what you're going to have, folks. I'm going to call people out. Is you Solanas?
He's telling him to text.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past him. Guy who likes to talk trash about my family. Guy who likes to friend request my family members. He even friend requested my blind niece. You sick bastard.
Somebody else.
Seriously?
Yes, yeah.
And then you go talk trash about me and my family. My family writes complaints about you. And then you go and block us all. And now you're going to come out with another fake account after you message me mad times, fake accounts. You're a sick individual. Careful. I ask you, Brian, is that you? Johnny? Solanas? Just so everyone knows, I filed a complaint against someone by calling the family name a gang, and now it's continuing to be addressed legally, or his current, he never will, me, have been blocked. Brian Yastrzemski. I'm sorry I couldn't respond to your messages. I ask you, sir, is that John Solanas with another fake account? I've been blocked because I asked questions. I never sent the friend request. I refused to inform him a private censored forum. Yeah, you know, they made it illegal. They said the other day, wasn't there a thing about Trump? It's illegal for him to block anybody on his Twitter and stuff. But you know, we were told there's no such thing as a blocked or banned list from the mayor. I got a question for the residents watching. Was any of you folks ever banned or blocked from commenting or anything from his page? Anybody? If so, please let us know. Because we were informed that there was no such thing. Well, it made it illegal for Trump to do that on his personal Twitter. So please, let us know. Thank you. Let's get back to reading these questions before we wrap it up, because we're going a little overtime here, folks. We got to charge them another $303. Joe Friend, you got the video from the beginning? You will. Yeah, please go back, watch it from the beginning if you're not. Emily, Christina, thumbs up to everybody. You are a cool mayor. Oh, Latanya. We're going to be a mayor like you've never seen. I am not a politician, and I refuse to ever call myself that. I am a citizen running for office. And I hope that someday, maybe there's some little kids out there or somebody watching this that maybe I inspire them to actually run for office, because this is the way it should be. It should be the citizens running for office, not businessmen, not people who are only in there for their own interests. This is about helping people. I'm a caregiver. I help people. I help young kids. I help special needs kids. I help the elderly. This is what I do, and how I want to help my community, and that's it. Get in, help, get out. Not make as much money as you possibly can for it. No one blocked from my comments were deleted. Maybe a dictator, Dansbury, you were in adult films who would provide you that was a good one, Jay. Same here, honestly. Josh Winder, I can't see the video. What do you mean video, Jackie? Which one? I still won't do anything. It just sounds good. The county has been notified. I understand about things that have been done in the past. Emily, well-spoken. Fred Gattuso. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. All right. Gotta love his speech yesterday. Remember those have fallen. Yeah, actually, I was told from somebody that he actually copied that speech, like almost 80% from a written speech that was out there on the net for a certain group. And somebody very high in town told me that, and went back and I checked it, and it actually was. So it wasn't really that original, Dan. You just twisted a few words around. You try to make it yourself. You copycat. Thumbs up, thumbs up. How about volunteer? You heard you can't volunteer anymore in town because they showed support. That's disgusting. Speaking of volunteer real quick, yes. At the parade, real quick, I'm going to wrap this up because we're getting a little past late. Hey, what's up? At the parade, when I was walking in the parade with Regina and Tony, Team Carteret together, I noticed, a lot of the fire department people said hello to me, and respect to all of them, respect to the cops that said hello to me, respect to everybody that said hello to me and us and showed our love and support. OEM, I noticed there was one person from OEM that was not in the parade. They were outside watching that parade. And we haven't talked about that enough, and I'd love to have that person come on here. What you did to that man last week by forcing him to resign for watching my videos and for commenting is disgusting. Dictator Dan, too. I think that's his nickname they call him now, right? You screenshotted my little comments and stuff. We know you're all watching. You're probably paying these people to sit around and watch. You screenshotted things that I said, that they said on my things and everything, calling people handsome, this and that, yada, 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 yada. And then you retaliated against this person, a man who put 13 years service into this town, volunteering for OEM, and you forced him out to retire because he watches and comments on this. Where's your freedom of speech, folks? Shame on you people. Shame on you. Shame on you what you did to that man. That's a damn good man who volunteered his service for the residents in this town. But because he doesn't bow down and kiss the ass of this administration or forcefully switch over to the Democrat Party, which he's done to so many, which I've heard from so many in this administration, from this borough, that shame on you. He has the freedom of speech to say whatever he wants. And then you're going to forcefully threaten him and muscle him that if he speaks out, you're going to kick him out of his house, get his landlords to get him out of his house? Shame on you people. This is what we're dealing with here, folks. What is this, Russia? Democrats like to talk so much about Russia, about Trump. Look what's going on in our damn town. It needs to stop once and for all, folks. Hopefully that man will come on here and speak very soon. The floor is always open to him, but if he won't, I'll speak for him. I'll speak for every resident who's scared to stand up, because you should never be scared of your government. You should never be scared of this administration. Shame on you people. You want to talk about bullying and slandering. Look what you do to your residents. You bastards. I'm saying it. Again and again, if you want freedom of speech, transparency, and good governance, I got to bite my tongue what I really want to say about them. Vote Team Carteret, vote Fred Gattuso and Mayor Regina and Gallo for council. My boyfriend can't get on. Has been trying to get rid of fire department for a long time. No answer. Yeah, I applied for the fire department too in 2011. They never got back to me to volunteer. Vote Regina Merritt for council. Absolutely. Happy birthday again, Regina Merritt. We love you. Not all my posts. I don't get up with the BS. I'm at Columbus. Vote Gallo for council. Absolutely. Team Carteret. All three of us need to get in there and make this change, folks. We can't just do it one. We got to do it as a family together. Everyone. Merritt, Gallo, Gattuso, the residents. Team Carteret. That's Team Carteret. All of us together. Emily goes to Columbus. Nobody silenced you, sir. Columbus for mayor. Our entire town is silenced. Thank you, Emily. You said it the best. Yes, we are. No more we're not. Now we got a voice again. And we're going to speak and be heard together. And our voice is going to be heard loud. Loud and clear. Yes, indeed. Oh, they're going to try to screw us. You're going to try to screw us with your write-ins the way you've done in the past. Your mail-ins. Go around and have all the people sign the bottom of it. Oh, we'll fill out the paperwork for you. Your own people tell me your tricks. We should have walked in the dress and blue parade. I love Team Carteret. We need more firemen desperately. Yes, I feel horrible. We were drastically underpowered. And then a whole thing about making part-time borough employees, if they volunteer for the service, for the fire department, that's not right. Because those people, those men and those women, they want to be firefighters that signed up. They should be given that position, not people who are just doing it to get a full-time job, who have no desire, no heart to do it. That's something you need a heart to do. Shame on them for having our men underpowered and the women underpowered in those departments. Everyone's comments showing up on your ears, not silence. Hey, Chris, you got a volunteer for you. Message me after this. You got it. Registered June 5. June 5. June 5. As Andrew Jones say, June 5, June 5, June 5. Yes. Get on there. That's right. Comments are fine. But I'm not reading no more comments from you, man. I really think you're so honest. Rest in peace, Uncle Frank. Uncle Frank saved my life. Uncle Frank was a damn great man. Rest in peace. I'm glad he saved your life, and I'm glad you're still with us. My brother. Well said, Fred. Thanks for standing up for me. I've been standing up for these clowns since 2012. Sam, you're welcome. They need to be exposed for what they did to you. And the floor is open, brother. Please make that video. Let's get that message out there. Give that man his damn lease. Yeah, Tony, give him a call. Exactly. Unaffiliated voters, vote for Team Carteret. Yes, open and honest. I tell him, yeah, that's it, Tony. You said it. Looks like a hedgehog. It's like Sonic. Someone just confirmed it's a fake account. Brian's a troll. Someone created that random account. Oh yeah, that's a Solanus move. Samuel every Monday night. Sam, please come on here. Talk, brother. Tony, it's fake account. Yes, you, Brian. Man up, John. Battery's running low. I think we're getting close to the end here. Man up, John. Fake account. Yes. Don't know. I have enough of that cat. Not me, because I have a family who works for him. Don't respond to this person. Gonna be the best ever. Oreo, we're gonna make you, Alyssa, and Richie proud. Brian, what do you want here? Fred, you work for the entertainment company. Did you rent out? I have never rented out a fake girlfriend. Andrew Jones is completely 100% organic and real. Thank you. I never paid her a penny to pretend she's my girlfriend. One of our team members just confirmed it. Jackie, 12 Republican independent unqualified voters, please. All right, guys, there's a whole lot of stuff here. I gotta read everything here. It's already... God damn, this is the longest one yet. What did I do? Brian discussing what they did to this person. 8 past 8. Let him go. Get $150. 300 volunteer. Blah, blah, blah. What is a shame. Actually, what is he saying? 16 Miller right there. He died. Not for one of my son. He should... Which one of my sons? So he should know. Fact check. Yes, you're right. And there's many that came back from war that weren't thanked. Like my nephew. Okay? Like my nephew who served over there in Afghanistan defending our country. He wasn't thanked. Shame on you. And he lost brothers over there. He wasn't thanked for his service, as were other veterans who came home that weren't thanked, or you selectively thank. Shame on you. You should be embarrassed of yourself. How do you look yourselves in the mirror? Seriously. Retaliate. I mean, has subtle ways to make people not speak out. You're right. Well, he can't be shut me up. Yes, Fred, fight every good man. All right, yes, Brian, good night out of here. Fred, fight for the very good man being victimized for retaliation. Okay, we're at the end here, folks. It's time. It's 1:15. You know what? You want to come on here for a second? No? Real quick. No? Okay, no problem.
Go ahead.
Come on. No? I'm calling you out live on film. I'm calling you out. Okay, no problem. All good. But anyway, I want to thank my nephew, Tony Dominguez, for everything that he did serving our country. Our mayor couldn't do that. In front of the house was painted. Had a big banner out there, Welcome Home. Welcome Home, a song I made for my nephew. I'm damn proud of that song. One of the proudest songs I've ever made in my life. Thank you for your service. Thank you to every man and woman who sacrificed, and to their families who sacrificed, defending our freedoms and defending our freedom of speech and every right that we have. And don't ever lose your freedom of speech. Don't let these pieces of you-know-whats in their hall intimidate you, retaliate against you, or try to silence your freedom of speech. Get your ass out there next Tuesday and vote. And tell them F them. Line F. That's why we're going to tell them F them once and for all, folks. It's time to take our town back. No mirrors, no vampires can't have mirrors. Welcome home. Thank you. Thank you. Team Carteret. Gattuso for mayor. Regina Merritt, the birthday girl, for councilwoman. Tony Gallo for councilman. It's time we take our town back. I might do another one of these before now and next week, just because there's a lot to say, and this is crunch time. This is right before opening day. Team Carteret, we cannot thank you enough. We are going to sit down right now and watch some Monday Night Raw, because I have not watched it in 6 damn weeks, and I need to see Braun Strowman give somebody these hands. Yes, I do. All right? That's for real. Now, folks, please vote. Please, Team Carteret, get the message out there. Robert Woods, happy Memorial Day. Your ass should have been in that damn parade with the OEM. Shame on yous. I hope Joe Ryman goes to jail. Oh, you're damn right. Oh, we all do. Remember, you can indict a ham sandwich. I'm not a ham sandwich, Dan. I was never indicted. All right. Keep spreading your lies. Tell them about my past jobs. Tell them about it all, Dan. I told them for you. Now what ammo you have in the clip you got? All right. Screw them. Screw them all. Screw them all at the voting booth. Let's bring it down. I need a sip of my boxed water. We're going to end this now. Dan and his brother in jail together. Salute. Oh, folks, I come from the 90s. There's a phrase, we kept it real. And we ain't never stopped keeping it real. On that note, look at that shirt. God damn, that's pretty. You need a shirt, you need a sign, message me 732-501-6782. Primaries next week. Let's send them a message. And in November, let's get them the F out. Vote line F once and for all. Yes, salute. Salute to everybody. Team Carteret, we're wrapping it up. That's a wrap for tonight. We'll talk to you soon. We might do another one of these for the end of the week. You never know. We love you. Stay alive. Survive. Let's fight together, folks. Good night.
Jesus.
What happened?